G'day guys, the Hang Loose Recluse here, with the kid's bag on my shoulder, walking through a little old town called WALHALLA. It's like an old colonial town. There's a little creek that runs through the side here. I'll take you over to it actually. And lots of trout in this little water. So this is pretty much up in the Alpine Region of country Victoria. And yeah, check it out. There's the little duckies. They're looking at the ducks. It's I'll wander along up a little bit to more of the buildings up there. You have a look down there, see what's going on. It's a horse.
Yeah, it is. It's not a small horse.
Little pony. There you go. Wicked little spot. You can see the old school houses and stuff behind me. So this town here, WALHALLA, was the last town in Victoria to get hardwired electricity, because it's through a remote mountainside that you have to get through, and it's pretty steep, the hills, and lots of drop-offs one side, and rock formations fall down and whatnot. But it's a very interesting place. I grew up in this region. I took it all for granted, because when you're here, you don't care about this place because you saw it all as a kid a million times. You don't really appreciate it. But I'll go through town in a minute. We were just at the pub, but they just finished their meals at 2 o'clock. So I missed out on getting a meal, but they did serve me a bowl of chips. But they reopened the pub, the meals at 5. So devo, because we dawdled and played around down here. So I'll just wander down here, a little miniature waterfall. Check this out. So I walk on up to it. Crossed over here before, took some family photos and whatnot. Well, tried to. My daughter doesn't like me taking photos, so I'm not allowed. 99% of the time when I'm taking a camera, I'm not allowed to take a photo of her. So that's a good thing, but sometimes a daddy wishes he could get a photo of his kid. And sometimes she just won't let me. So that nice little spot, as I put that in the backdrop. And there it is. Waterfall behind me at WALHALLA. This little creek, I used to work at the rail line a couple of kilometres down the road, because there is a train station just down there that goes between Thompson Valley Bridge and WALHALLA town. Then I worked on the rail line in 1993. And we used to drink this water. This water would come downstream, and while we're working, laying down all the gravel on the trails and building bush furniture and whatnot as 18-year-olds, 1920, whatever it was, we would end up with cordial. We'd bring cordial up. So we'd bring an empty bottle, or bring an empty bottle, use your cordial, put your cordial in, fill it up with creek water and drink it. And that's how we used to drink the water, straight out of this stream. It's pretty nice. It's an old school colonial style town. In the 1800s, WALHALLA was a very populated place. Lots of immigrants were coming into Australia and coming here for the gold rush of 1800s. So it was very... And speaking of the gold rush, in the background of this shot here, just there is the WALHALA gold mine section. So you'll see all the deposits of all the, the debris on the mountainside as they mined through. But yeah, country Victoria, if any of you guys are from other states and you go out to Gippsland region of Victoria for a holiday, be sure to stop by WALHALLA. It's worth a visit for a day trip and just check it out. It's got a good vibe to it. It's laid back. It's actually quite relaxed. It's very good actually. But again, I took it all for granted as a kid, as you do, because where you grow up isn't necessarily where you want to hang out. You don't want to go to this place. I've been there a million times as a kid. I came here when I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Family dues, functions, whatever. My old man was a four-wheel driver and was always up in these hills, four-wheel driving, fishing, hunting, all that sort of stuff. So, very interesting times indeed. as I wait for my family to catch up. See, way back there dawdling. I'll just show you what's up ahead as I cut through this little side road. As we get there, as I cross over this bridge that's coming up, I'll show you. Check it out. Anyway, I'll show you a bit of this sign actually. Maybe I'll install a photograph there. So yeah, that's where I am. Walhalla, as we head into more of the township centre and lots of old style houses and whatnot. I did get a video before with hopefully lots of trout. Hopefully you can see it in the video. I will show you, but there is lots of trout in these waters, little baby trout, if they do live here. Old buildings as we head up to town. There is a little spot we can climb up here, and I'm going to do it just here. I'm going to go up that hill. I'm going to go back across the top there, so we'll go across the top, take the family up. We've come through town, and we'll go back down. We'll go back down that way. Thank you. The old Walhalla store, general stores, miners cafe, licensed restaurant and coffee shop. So I'm going to head up here, go across the top track, long tunnel, extended mine via tramline walkway. So we'll go up through the tramline walkway and get a bit of a shot from up there. Take some photos as well as I make my way up that hill and walk across the top through the top of town. It's actually a nice little trail. Yep, can't believe I took all this for granted as a kid. And look at those buildings in the background again. Wicked. Put a photo, insert photo here. The old bank over there, insert photo here. I'll go over and have a close look. I'll wait for my family to catch up. What does this say? The Bank of Victoria vault stored 72 tonnes of gold from district. Value at old price £3.10 per ounce. Anyway, this has been another Hang Loose Recluse production. I might add the other video on the end here, and I probably will. You're watching another Hang Loose Recluse production. Thank you. Alright, so we've just had coffee at the Witchery Cafe behind us. I'm going to go for a waltz up here now. Go for a waltz up here and across the top of the vision. Might have to set the camera up so it's waterproof because it is starting to rain a little bit. Feels like winter in WA here actually, even though it's summer here in Victoria. Was thinking hot here yesterday in Victoria at 37 degrees. Went swimming and all that stuff, but it feels like a winter day as we waltz on up these stairs. As I turn it around and show you. There they are. I'm going to waltz up. It's an old classical, historical town, I should say, not classical. And I'm going to waltz up. I've got my raincoat in case it does rain too severely. And I can switch this camera out so it's waterproof, but currently it's not waterproof. I'm going to huff and puff as I waltz up these steps because I am so fit, you know. I'm real fit. Haven't had a chance to do much vlogging while I've been away. This is probably a good opportunity to just smash out a long form video, talk some crap. I'm not going to get political. Just going to talk about growing up in this area, this region, coming out to this place. There is another video that I did, probably attached to this. Look at the views there, it's pretty good. So anyone wants to come out to Walhalla, WALHALLA, as I work my way up these stairs. It's bloody steep. I'm climbing rapidly because I was at the bottom. And again, I know I have to do this more often, and I probably bloody well should, because I'm not getting any younger. I'm not getting any fitter sitting on the couch, am I? As we pan around, look at the panoramic views as the rain cloud does settle in. But I've got a rain jacket in my hand here. In preparation. And I will have to stop and get some photos from up here. So I will. Hopefully the mic's not too windy for yous. Haven't got a proper windproof mic. Well, that's pretty bloody good. Get some photos. Photo op time. Nice. Good day to do it. There's an old mine shaft down there. Looks like it's sealed off. That would have been a big tunnel, I think. I'm not a historian, but it would have been, I reckon. Wicked little town. Wicked little place to come for a visit. Really nice. There's a bed and breakfast up in the mountains there. You can actually stay there. Beautiful part of the world. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's Alpine Region. Definitely Alpine Region. I was just thinking then, is it Alpine Region? I can't remember. But it is Alpine Region. I'm wrapping the thing around my hand. Trying not to make too much bloody noise as I stroll along from up top. Meeting my wife and daughter on the other side. They were going to come up, but this rain's put them off. So I might as well use this opportunity to make a vlog from up here. Falling rock sign. There we go, got to watch out for falling rocks, and that is a road coming in here with falling rocks. And you do have to bloody be careful. I really hope this audio is usable. Haven't got the proper windproof mic, once again. And there's a town, and you can see falling rocks behind the buildings if you look close enough. I'll try and hold the camera still. Behind that one there, the rocks have fallen down from that little area, I guess when the rain comes. That's my daughter down there. She's like, oh, I can't believe Daddy's up there. I wish I was up there, but she wishes she was up here now. When she watches this video back, I know she's gonna wish she was up here. I just know it. I know she will. Anyway, as we wander off, we'll make our way further down this trail here, and I'll turn the camera around so you can see what's going on just over there. These slate rock kind of walls, and that's ancient. Someone's kind of built that up into a wall. Lots of 1800 stuff in this town. Absolutely brilliant up here. So this is the top trail above the gold mine. Most people, you can't really see this track. There is some staircases going up to it. Take another photo. Why not? Just for the sake of it. With my Canon G7X Mark III. Thank you, Canon, for the sponsorship, for sending me this camera. Really appreciate it. It's been put to good use. My jacket's coming undone as I'm walking along through here. Wicked little trail. Hold that up so you can see the trail behind me. Jacket's fallen down. Dribble, 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 for the sake of dribbling. As I'll hang the jacket on the shoulder now, you're just going to have to bear with it in the shot. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's just a piece of clothing. And this is a Hang Loose Recluse vlog. Like I said, I haven't really done many vlogs because I'm on family vacation. Wicked little trail. Occasionally you'll see me swipe my finger up, and that's because I'm making the screen go back on so I can see what the screen's seeing while I'm filming this. Hence, yeah, beautiful ferns behind me. Secret garden here. Oh, look at that. Look how cool that looks. Fucking brilliant. Excuse the language. That would be, you know, I'm going to get a photo. With a bit of flash. I can't really see it. Nice. Yeah. Awesome little pad of canopy of trees and stuff. So yeah, I do recommend come along this top trail. Once you walk through town of Walhalla, come back this way. You can go from the rotunda in Walhalla. So if you look for the rotunda, which is the upstairs rotary, what do you call it? Rotunda, like gazebo type thing. It's an old school one from the 1800s. It's really ancient. I'll be coming down on the other side of that, down the stairway to heaven, because that's kind of what it looks like as we roll back down. Yeah, beautiful part of the world. I feel a bit of mud trail because it has been raining here while we've been here. This is the third day in a row that rain has happened. It's raining slightly, but the last 2 days, well, we got here and into Melbourne or Gippsland, and it was pouring rain, a cloud in front of us. But we didn't cop the rain, but we went everywhere and there was puddles everywhere. And it was apparently 37 inches of rain in a short amount of time. Take a photo of the trail in front of me, looking very good. Check it out as we do the pan around, and there's the township down there. Won't even bother with the still camera because it's just going to be bush and overgrown, but the video will be better detail for that because you'll probably see through that and realise the township is just down there. So yeah, in the 1800s when the gold rush occurred, Walhalla was occupied by lots of immigrants that came into Australia, and were after the dream of gold, as they all were. I forget whether I go down that way or what's this. Warning. There we go. I'll just give you a picture of the signs as I take a photo of the signs with me trusty Canon G7X Mark III. Warning, do not throw stones from tramway. Offenders prosecuted. Of course they will be. And that's not the rotunda, so I'm going all the way back across for this walk. And maybe I should do some political talks while I'm going through here. What's going on in the world? I haven't been paying attention to social media and pages and whatnot to see what's going on in the world where I get my news and information, because I've just been on the vacation, or holiday in Australia. Not vacation, I got told off last time to start using the word vacation. I'm on holiday, but is it a holiday when it's your old home country town? Well, I'm making it a holiday. It never used to be when I used to come here by myself, because it's not a holiday when you come here by yourself to see your old family and friends and stuff like that, because you grew up here. It's just a catch up, really. But because I'm here with my daughter and my wife, and they've never been here, so it is a holiday. I'm making it a holiday, trying to do all the touristy sort of places as much as I can. We're going to go to a place called Inverloch, Wilson's Prom. But we've got a lot of that sort of stuff in Western Australia anyway, so, you know, down south. There is some, if you do look up Wilson's Promontory, check it out. It's got a lot of good little wicked spots there as well. But, you know, we can see all that in WA, so this is pretty unique to Victoria, these Alpine trails and Walhalla, the old school roll towns, and it's just a different atmosphere. Like, it feels great. Like, it's the middle of summer and you come up here to cool down because you're surrounded in forest. Alpine views, yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's they call it the Alpine region of Australia. There's a tree that's fallen down, so things do come a gutser here. There is a tree that's gone total about. Imagine that happened while someone was here. That'd be instant death upon anybody that was walking here at the time. So it is pretty dangerous. Like I said, even driving into the place, rock walls, rock falls. The fact that this is just like a mountain that's straight up, and the track that comes in is pretty much straight up, and again there's the township, bit of the old towns, the old houses below. And I did say earlier that the Walhalla township was the last town in Australia. I think it was Australia, or could have been Victoria. Another tree gone down, look, snapped straight through the rail. So that tree was up there somewhere, it did come crashing down, look at it, snapped through the rail. And that's not good, because if you're here when that happens, you're not here anymore, if you know what I'm saying. I know you know what I'm saying. You're not here anymore when that happens. It's like the old saying, if a tree fell in the forest and no one's there to hear it, did anyone really hear it? Well, if someone was there, they'd feel it. Well, some people are catching up to me, so I better continue on. And I am sort of moving pretty fast because my family is down there, but they're dawdling, so I'll catch up to them. And no doubt be able to walk back down towards them, because I know they won't be as fast as I am along the same distance, even though I went upwards. And once again, I am just talking for the sake of talking, to entertain you, to give you a bit of a video vlog of the Hang Loose Recluse. Oh, I didn't even realise cars could park up here. Where am I? There's cars up here. I don't understand. Have I gone too far? I think I might have gone too far. Oh, this is the rail for gold mine tunnel tour. So I'm actually further along than I should have been. It doesn't matter, it's okay. This is the old rail cart things for the mines. And I'm gonna see if I can find some information for you about these old rail trolley things for the mines. So I smash a few photos. Yeah, it is nice, it is beautiful. I took it all for granted, I guess, when I was young. And again, I'll show you more of the rail stuff. So yeah, so this is the local gold mine tour section. So people do drive up here. As you can see, cars everywhere. Victorian number plates. Mostly Victorian number plates. Anyway, I might just go back down. There's a heap of mine shafts in the bushes out here too, like where people have dug into the ground, the old historical people back in the day. And I have come across them in my youth or early adulthood when I lived in this region. Look at this old beast over here. What's this? What is that? What is that? That's antique. That'd be from the 50s for sure. Surely that's a 50s mobile. Don't know what it is. It's an old engine. Old, yeah, old diesel. All that, amazing. That would have been technology in the day to try and do the old, yeah, you know, collect the gold. Well, I'm going to put it down here because I'm walking back where I was. I'll start the video again when I'm at the Downwards Stairway Trail. Actually, here we go. I'll show you this sign. There it is. And we'll see what's on there. And I might just restart the video in a minute. Thank you. Yeah, bugger it, I lied. I started it in 20 seconds. Because I figured while I'm here, walk and talk and no one's around in the bush. It's a good place to walk and talk. Because you are surrounded. Now, I used to work on the rail line, like I said earlier in the video. But we used to get lots of leeches on our body. So, I don't know, I can't remember if leeches are up here this time of year. I just don't remember. I'll go over the edge there. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Yeah, bridge across there, that's private property, so that's someone's bridge, or we're just above someone's property. Now look how close that came to crashing into someone's house. That's a pretty tall tree, and there's houses down there. So even if this one goes over, it's going to go straight into those houses. Very interesting indeed. Take another photo down there, just to explore, just look at the greenery. Summer here in Victoria, and this is unbelievably green. As the rain cloud goes above, but it's just like a misty rain cloud. It's not really raining. And again, there's the other trees that I went past before that come crashing down. Yeah. And I have seen rock falls happen here. It's so steep, you can see behind me that it just goes straight up. That's why the rocks fall down. Things get dislodged when they have heavy rains. The erosion occurs, and that's where things get loose and will come crashing down. Interesting, what do you call it? Landscape. Interesting environment up here. And there is barriers on the road in to protect some of the drivers, but there was none of it in the 80s when I grew up, coming up here as a kid. Like I said, I came up here hundreds of times, I'd say. Been here many times. But it got boring for a young kid growing up. Do we have to go to WALHALLA again? Oh, what? I don't want to go up there. I want to go where the people are in the city. I want to go see with the hustle and bustle of Melbourne. I want to catch a train to Flinders Street Station. I want to walk around the Burke Street Mall. I want to go to Virgin Megastore, get some records, CDs, all that sort of stuff. That was brilliant going to the Virgin Megastore. Metal for Melbourne was another one. Extreme Aggression in Flinders Lane was another brilliant record store. I loved going down there. I'd go down there and spend my last $30 and buy an album, because back then you had to pay $30 for records. Because, you know, that's how much they were, and that would have been a lot of money back in those early 90s. Yeah, I was about 15, 16, so 1991. And I'm going to go down the Stairway to Heaven now. Again, you can see the signage there behind me. This is where I am. And I'll take a photo of that. And you can get a video of me taking a photo of that. Thank you. Oh, there's a bit of water on the lens. I'll get that off to make it clear for you. As I walk down the Stairway to Heaven down to the rotunda. Now, I overstepped it because I forgot where the rotunda turn-off was. Stairway to Heaven. As I kind of run down. Not really, but I am. Interesting. Yeah, this is the spot because there's the rotunda. And I'm down, heading down. So basically I'm going right to the bottom where I was right at the top. And this is how steep it is. It takes you no time to get to the bottom. As we keep climbing down and down and down. My man boobs wobble for all the fitness instructors at home. Yes, man boobs. Well, so what? I'm nearly 48. Thank you. It happens. But I do need to walk more and do this sort of stuff, so I am happy that my heart rate's going. Oh, here comes my bubby. Here she is. She's coming up to meet me up here. You want to go back up?
Yep. Dad, we got some surprise for you. But the last one is for me.
You got a surprise for me? Here's my bubba. Hello, bubbies. Hello, everyone. Hello. All right, well, I'm going to go now. This has been another Hang Loose Recluse production. I'll get another video at the rotunda when my family's not around. Thank you. Oh, she wants to give me a present. Come and give me a present.
Wait, no, can you give Daddy a
Come over. Give me a present. Oh, thank you. She gave me a snake. Mmm.
From the old lolly.
Daddy likes snakes,
You
doesn't
know
he?
what you want to put on the camera?
Mmm.
Right behind you. Look at the building.
Look.
Dad, did
Look
you
at the
see,
sign on the building.
Dad, did you see
Mm.
that little cute birdie?
Oh my goodness. WALHALLA Masonic Lodge. I didn't even notice that.
Dad, did you see that little cute birdie?
No, I didn't. I did. I saw a few actually, but I can't believe that.
It was the little cute blue birdie.
WALHALLA Masonic Lodge number 69.
69.
Can you believe that? You sure it's not 6669? Really? Masonic Lodge? Unbelievable. Wow. Unreal. Anyway, we're even in WALHALLA, the Freemasons invaded and took over. You're watching out the Hangers Recluse production. Thank you. Cheers. I can't believe it, guys. Even in the 1800s, the Freemasons were in town. This is an 1800s town. Freemasons. Freemasons. Check it out. I can't believe it. I'm going to zoom in with the other camera. I'm going to go in with the Canon. There we go, filming. I'm going to zoom in, and you can read that for yourselves. Not very stable. I'm sure you've got an idea of that. Unbelievable. Can you believe that? Right here. My wife pointed that out to me. I didn't even notice. I'd swear, but I might allow my daughter's just down there. WALHALLA Masonic Lodge number 6669. Thank you. Anyway, as we walk down the stairway to heaven, and here we are back in town in the old school township. Cool. Yeah, quick, go into the rotunda. Quick! As we go up here, the waltz on up into the, this would have been lots of many Freemason celebrations now that I know the Freemason number is up there. What a classic. Here we are, and that's a bit of the township, I should say, townfolk, or visitors. There is people that live here, mostly tourists come though, it's generally tourists. WALHALLA's Star Hotel. Very nice, it is nice. Nice to be here, but I'm there's that Freemason building again, there it is. Freemasons. And I'll zoom in again for you and get a photo. Unbelievable, eh? Freemasons were everywhere back in the day. They still are. Unbelievable. To all you Freemasons out there, go and get you know what. Thank you. Yeah, this has been another Hang Loose Recluse production from WALHALLA, Victoria, Australia. Now I know why WALHALLA is a name, like Valhalla. On the way to hell, Freemasons, VAL, but it's WALHALLA. I'm starting to understand the connection now to WALHALLA and the Freemasons. So it's Freemasonville. Once again, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching the Hang Loose Recluse production. Thank you.